Bushfires in Chacachacare. Not good. So look at this ash. It's all over the boat. Look at that. That's ash. The air is thick with smoke. And there's ash falling all over the boats here in the yard. Heavy smoke. Look at that. It's close. Every so often you'll have a massive ignition of trees. Look at that. Not good. And apparently the firefighters are doing absolutely nothing to fight it. Like zero, apparently. I haven't had that confirmed, but it's kind of reliable sources that tell me that. Not good. That's pretty close. And that's a massive land area and forest that can burn. Look at that. That's ash that has dropped in from outside from the bushfires. That's a big piece. There's another tiny piece there. I had a vacuum this morning already actually, so I don't know where that one came from. And it's still pretty smoky. Let's have a look out here. No, it's a lot better. We just had some rain this morning, which has probably dampened things a little bit, which is good. See some there. And this is after I've cleaned up somewhat. I had a vacuum in here this morning. There was ash everywhere. Well, we still have bushfires in Chacachacare. Although, as somebody said, the bushfires here are on island time. They burn very slowly. I mean, the undergrowth is probably burning quite strongly, perhaps, but not like an Australian bushfire where that whole mountainside would be completely burnt out by now if it was Australia with the eucalypt. But the smoke's terrible. The wind's been blowing over this way from time to time, and you can probably see it. It's starting to drift over here again now, and ash comes with it and covers everything. But today hasn't been too bad. 2 days ago it was terrible. Had to close off every single hatch, and ash just covered the boat. So it was like snowing ash. But anyway, a nice relaxing Sunday here. A bit of hand washing earlier. I'm on the dock. I'm probably going to go out and anchor tomorrow. I should have the outboard for the dinghy back, which will make it much more convenient. Okay, I've got the spinnaker hoisted there, I think you can see. Just waiting for the wind to die down so I can hoist it and just make sure everything's okay cloth-wise, stitching, etc. Make sure it all works, because I would like to actually take it for a sail. So hopefully before it gets dark, the wind might die down and I can give you a look at that gently set. It's just a little bit too fresh at the moment. In the lulls it's okay, but it's just a little bit gusty still. We're probably getting the odd kind of 6 knot, 8 knot gust. And that's a bit dangerous on the dock here. But all looking good so far. I think I've got it all hooked up correctly, like I normally would, I think. Anyway, we're going to find out soon. Well, we have some bushfires happening still, and so far this is the closest they've been. Wow, it seems that they it's the vines that go up pretty quickly, but the trees, it doesn't seem to catch fire to the trees, which is interesting. Look at this guy, he's just pulled straight up beside the fire. What's he, a bit crazy? And there's no firefighters. They just let it burn. Oh, you can feel the heat from here though, it's pretty intense. But pretty mild compared to an Australian bushfire, that's for sure. As I say, they just seem to burn, these vines take off. But it's certainly clearing the undergrowth, which is, I guess, a good thing. Okay. I guess this whole road front area, yeah, it is. It's all burning. You can hear it crackling. You can hear it crackling all the way along up here as well. As I was walking down. Crazy, eh? We've had ash. When the wind blows in the direction of the boat yards, we've had ash covering the boats. Woohoo! Look at that. Mate, how is that? So cool, eh? Now we just have to do it actually on the water, sailing properly. Pretty nice, eh? That's a beautiful sail. An absolute beauty. Alright, well, we've cut the umbilical cord. We are off the dock. Officially. That's so cool. Every dock line has been untied, hoses off. Next thing is to break away from here. And the sun's going down. I might re-anchor yet. I may be a bit close to this barge and this entrance here. We don't want anybody running into us, that's the thing. We'll see how we go. And as the sun goes down, good morning everybody, it's the 27th of March and yesterday we cut the umbilical cord to the Peaks boat yard. You can see it in the distance there, not very far away, and there's a gap. There's a gap on the wall there. That was where I was, right there. No longer. Everything's been untied. Docking lines, hoses, the power. And I'm determined to stay off there. She's a little bit of a mess here because yesterday was spent trying to finally get this outboard running properly, which it pretty well is. It's not idling quite as well as it could, but not too bad. Done a bit of a blast around the harbour here a couple of times, and it's fun to have a car again, a tender. It's the Yachty's car, and yeah, it's nice out here. Alright, we are on anchor, away from the dock, and it feels good. She needs a bit of a clean on the waterline there. You can see all the slime from these conditions in the water here, but she's looking pretty nice. Just heading into shore to pay my final Peaks bill, and then I've got to go grab a couple of things from the chandlery, and then we'll come back and do this extending of this fuel line here. It's just a little bit too short. And I want to put an inline filter on there as well. But nice to have the dinghy back in action, that's for sure. It's much nicer to be out on the water. The breeze is better, although it was a little bit rolly at one point last night. Far out, it was really rolling. Ah, so they're made of tyres. That's interesting. This is our first buddy sail. Bong over there, foreigner behind us. This is Gaspery Island, a nice little island. Okay, we are sailing. Turn this engine off. Alright, look at this, man. Woohoo! How cool is this? We are actually sailing. We have Bong behind here, and then Foreigner. And they're a little bit inexperienced, so it'll probably take them a tiny bit to get sorted. I'll get sorted eventually. Look at this, single-handed sailing for the first time. Well, that's not true, we did do it the other day, but not with the main up. I haven't got the reefing lines in because they are a little bit jammed. But that sail's not looking too bad, eh? With the new UV strip. Yeah, she's looking pretty good for the first time. And not going too bad either. We haven't got a lot of breeze. It's pretty light. We're heading down to Chacachacare. That's Monastrell Island there, which is where I've stayed in Turtle Bay. Which is Turtle Bay? I think that's Turtle Bay. I think that's Turtle Bay there. This is Gaspery Island. I'm not sure what Foreigner are doing there. We've got some sort of issue, I think. I need that jibbing a lot further. It should actually, in theory, go pretty well upwind because of the dagger boards. Still probably won't point quite as high as me. It should go pretty well. Yeah, how nice is this? Listen to that. Actually, let's go and get the seat. All right, we have the seat. Oh, for a nice relaxing ride.
There's something about your face, can't stop looking your way. What do you do to me? You make it hard to breathe. Ooh. I'm tired of the people that talk about nothing, and I'm not let's steal our time again. We don't have to say much, let our lips touch. I will stay with you until the end.
Lovely there.
Maybe in the dark.
We have 16, 17 knots of breeze.
Boost, come in, boost.
Hey Bong, how you doing down there?
I'm going pretty good. Right now I'm doing about 3.5 knots. What's your speed?
I'm doing probably about almost 5.5 knots, and it's 16, 17 knots of breeze here at the moment through the Bocas, and I'm absolutely honking along.
Okay, roger that. Receive that.
Alright, so that was a nice little puff. Got up to close to 18 knots, and now it's settled off again to 14. But we'll get another little squirt through here once here comes some little gusts now. You can maybe see the dark puff. There's another puff, 16 knots. Just coming through the gap there. Alright, we just need to do a little bit of trimming again. Got some change of direction. Here we are coming into Chacachacare. Look at this, just beautiful. Wow, just so nice, man. I hope this is not too windy with the microphone. I've just got it tucked under the shorts. I still haven't been able to find the little wind muff. Alright, we're going to lose the breeze. Yep, sails are starting to collapse. That's okay. We can deal with that. Just go a little bit more. No, here we go. It's going to be shifting all over the place now, but we'll be able to coast in. So this is Chacachacare. How nice, eh? Yep. It's now we've had a complete change of wind direction. Wow, it's from directly behind us now. Crazy. Oh well, a bit crazy, it's directly behind us. So we'll furl that Genoa now. Okay, let's try and furl this. Hopefully that'll furl from here. A little bit of a struggle. No, it's on the wrong side. So it's going to be engine on. Let's just get a little bit of assistance here. Look at that little shack there. Let's just get right into the wind here. And it's all over the place. I should have probably done this a little bit earlier. Wow, the wind's all over the place now. And let's hope that behaves itself a little bit. Okay, one down. You can see there the Genoa is furled. Now we'll bring down the main. This breeze is really shifting around. Let's see if we can get it down right now. This might be an opportunity. That's why. So we have Bong next door. We're in Chacachacare. A foreigner on the other side here, Nathan and Philippa. Okay, coming for a visit to foreigner. Bong's little dinghy. We're rafted up together over there.
The rope on the side of the boat.
I need to untie it.
Yeah, she's gonna untie it now.
Oh, do you want me to do? Is it this one here?
Oh, yeah, that one.
The one on the rail?
Yeah, untie that one.
Okay, this rope's stuck in the centerboard.
Yeah, at this end, isn't it? So, what I was thinking is either we both pull it.
So this is an old leper colony. There's a lighthouse up here somewhere on one of these hills. And we have to go around this corner here to another bay to actually access a road that you can walk to, which is pretty hard. It's a pretty tough old walk apparently, and you probably can't hear a word I'm saying because of this wind. There's Monastrell with seashells rafted up. How cool is that? Okay, there they go. Yeah, I think Bong and I are staying the night, but Foreigner is leaving. It's a bit early to be up. I've been up since 5, and I was sleeping up here in the cockpit, which was kind of nice after it was less rolly. Not sure whether you can see there still. There was a bit of a swell coming in here last night, and far out it was rolly for a long time. Apparently the other side of the bay is much more pleasant. There's one boat over there, and it looks as though he's tied off to the bank. Oh, how nice is that starting to look? It sure is a beautiful morning on Monastrell. We've got Bong across there. We were rafted up during the day, and then in the early evening it just got way too rolly. And even though I had a lot of fenders out, it was just a little bit even dangerous, really. Because of the different sizes of the boats, we were rolling quite differently. And it was possible that there could have been some damage done. So we disconnected, but it's pretty nice. Well, the sun's just about to come over the hill. It's already hit the other side there. And actually you might be able to see there, that's the old hospital apparently, is my understanding. So it'd be interesting to go up there and have a bit of a walk around. And that apparently is the better spot to anchor, over there. You can see the sun coming up over there. And just touching on the hills here. Pretty nice, eh? First successful drone launch and retrieval, and some video of course, from the boat, from Monastrell. How awesome is that? Wow, that was a bit nerve-wracking though, I tell you, far out. So I've got the boom out to the side, well out to the side. There's the backstay to contend with. Obviously I put down the spray hood, the Dodger, and pulled back the bimini, and there's this big open space here. But anyway, that was cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that footage of Monastrell and seashells in this tiny little bay. Well, actually, it's a big bay. It's not tiny at all. All right.